Can we cut our hair and nails during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah? So there's two types of people that we have to consider when answering this question. The people who are in Hajj and the people who are at home not performing Hajj. People in Hajj, they would have done their Umrah. Most people would have done a Umrah, and they will be waiting for Hajj to start, or the Hajj rituals to start on the 8th, right? When they will enter into Ihram. Up until they enter into Ihram, they can be normal, basically, right? They can cut their nails, cut their hair, etc. And most people, what they will do is just before they get into Ihram, they will prepare for it by freshly cutting their nails and cutting their hair and things like that. Yeah. Okay. So people who are at home, there's a difference of opinion about that. In the Hanafi madhab, there's the opinions vary from almost no recognition of the practice, saying that if people do it, they do it, but it's not mustahab, right? It's not mustahab at all. And this is why people who grew up in the subcontinent or are Hanafi by background may not have ever heard about not cutting their nails and cutting their hair during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, because it's never been taught to them. It's only in the UK, for example, where there's lots of different opinions that are propagated, that people are being told, oh, you can't do this, and they're hearing it for the first time. Well, the reason why they haven't heard it for the first time is because in the Hanafi madhab, it's almost not recognized at all as a practice. Some Hanafi ulama of the past say it's mustahab, acknowledging the difference of opinion, right? Other fuqaha, the majority, say that during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, people who are not in Hajj cannot cut their hair and nails. So there is that difference of opinion to bear in mind. And there's a cautionary note here that because people have not heard it before, they often think, oh, like my people are ignorant and they don't know anything, and that's why I've never heard of this, and here we go. Don't assume that. There's a reason for it. And it's because there's actually conflicting ahadith on this. There's one sahih hadith that says that we are not to cut our nails and hair. And there's another hadith which the Hanafis follow that says that the Prophet ﷺ did not practice this, right? And did cut his hair and nails during the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. And because of that, there is a difference of opinion. And of course, the details of that is for discussion at another time, but it's important to understand that. And so if you normally follow the Hanafi madhab, it's perfectly fine to cut your hair and nails during this time. If you follow the other opinion, then you should practice that, and they're both valid.
Follow us and subscribe now on all things Hajj and Umrah.